Hey y'all, so I'm back with another pink table talk. Today, this one is gonna be for my ladies. I'm just gonna be touching on, some subjects that are, they're not too important, but they a little important to, sometimes, we ain't worried about these niggas, but sometimes, we a little worried, This is probably gonna be a sub-series in the, in my pink table talks, of course, because, we're sexual creatures. It's not about sex. I'm just saying, like, we are sexual creatures. So attraction and all that stuff is like, a hot topic. Let me say it like that. It's a hot topic for us. But today I'm going to be talking about the law of attraction. I think this is a really important discussion to be having in this day and age because I love my good sisters, and I just want to start off with the disclaimer. Start with the disclaimer saying that, nothing in this video is meant to be offensive. I can testify. Y'all know me. I don't talk about anything on my channel to talk down on anyone. Anything that I talk about that I feel like is wrong or I feel like is not the right way to go about a situation, I have done it before in the past. So I'm not talking down on anybody. I've had my days. I've had all of my days, okay? I've had all of the days, you know what I'm saying? So today we're just gonna be talking about the law of attraction. And in this generation with my girls, I was one of them, we don't like to hear it, you know what I'm saying? That there is an importance to the things that you wear. But y'all know me, I'm here to bring y'all a new perspective, give you a different way to look at it. And what was really important to me when I finally got an understanding of why the things that you wear and the things that you don't wear, and the things that you cover up and the things that you don't cover up, when I finally got an understanding of why that's so important, it wasn't belittling. It wasn't like somebody's trying to control me. It wasn't like, oh, these men, they think they can tell us what to wear. They think they can tell us what to do. Why are men so controlling? Why do they always want to control what a woman is doing? And it's like, that's not the case. And let me tell you why. If you're gay, you know what I'm saying? If you like women and you're a woman, then this doesn't really much apply to you. But if you are attracted to men, then it's not what society, and this is why feminism is so dangerous and feminism is propaganda. I'm here she goes, here I go. Feminism is propaganda because it's not feminism. How could you say that you're fighting for women's rights and you're fighting for a better life for women and you do nothing but make life harder for women? No, it's not feminism. It's propaganda and it's BS. They make it sound like, oh, guys are saying don't wear this and don't wear that because they're controlling, because they're misogynistic, because all they care about is sexualizing our bodies, when it's like, that's actually the opposite of a man telling a woman that you should cover yourself up. It's the complete opposite of that. He's not sexualizing you. He's trying to desexualize you. The way that it's normally put with my generation, our generation, is that men just can't control themselves. Oh, okay, what if I wear a crop top? Okay, what if I wear booty shorts? They should learn how to control themselves. Everything is not sexual. Baby, let me help you. First of all, let's debunk the lies, because, I talk about this. People lie to themselves all the time. I'm one of those people who lied to myself. What is it that you like so much? Stop and ask yourself, what is it that you like so much about crop tops and booty shorts and biker shorts and tight tights and, all of these clothes? What is it that you like about it, right? I used to say, it's cute. I like it. It's cute. It makes me look cute. What's cute about it? Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? As women, do you look in the mirror when you have on a crop top and booty shorts and go, oh, this is just an adorable outfit? It's just, you know what I'm saying? If it's an adorable outfit, you know what I'm saying? If it has like flowers or something, if it's an adorable, yeah. But it's like, is that the appeal of it? Let's be real. We put on biker shorts and what's the first thing we look at? Ooh, girl, look at how my booty looking is. Ooh, girl, look at how my titties looking is. Ooh, girl, stomach on flat. You're looking at what is attractive about your body when you put these things on. Then turn right around and act like a man and act like a man who's attracted to women is not going to see the same exact thing. and have the same exact reaction. He's not having a different reaction from what you're having. He's just a different part of the species, so his brain does not work the same. He's not looking at it, and it's just not going to be, oh yeah, her booty look nice. I think sometimes what's and what I was just thinking about, what something that you know, I even hesitate to call it a revelation just because of the society that we live in, but it is a revealed truth from the Bible. So it is revelation. When God put Adam to sleep, and then he made Eve, and then he woke him up, and Adam was like, whoa, 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 God made us, right? So if God made us, and the first reaction that Adam had to Eve was attraction, then that means that the things that were different about the woman's body, that, you know, the things that were different about the woman's body, our breasts, our shape, our booties, okay, our legs, the way our feminineness shape, it was created for attraction. It was created to arouse the man. That's why, why would we be different? Why didn't he just make all of us the same? Why don't we have flat chests like men? You know what I'm saying? Or why don't men have boobs and a butt like women? You know what I'm saying? It is for a reason. God doesn't do anything for no reason. So literally, he put those things on us for the purpose of attracting. In this generation, we try to make everything so, we try to act like we're thinking of new things. There's nothing new under the sun. If it was created with the intention of attracting, then that is what it's for. Sorry, it'll never be. And then on top of that, let me ask you, what is your nice butt for? What is your small hips for? Breasts are for breastfeeding only when you have a baby. What are they for every other time of life? What is it for, if not for attraction? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I say all this to say, as women, we have to be more intentional about the things that we wear. The reason why I was able to let go of wearing some of the stuff that I was wearing was because I am attracted to men. I want relationships with men. You know what I'm saying? And most women, the way that we are, the way that we want serious relationships. We don't want flings. We don't want a man to use us. So if you want a serious relationship, you have, you know, the bait that you're using is the type of fish that you're gonna get. We don't like to hear it, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? And what I wanted to talk about today is a red flag that all of society doesn't even notice, because this doesn't even just directly apply to women. This is true for men too. If someone chooses to be with you, if someone chooses to, you know what I'm saying, pursue a relationship with you because of your appearance, because of how fat your booty is, because of even how pretty your face is, that's a red flag. Now, of course, it can't be helped, because you know what I'm saying? What other reason would a person have to talk to you? They don't know your personality before they know your personality. So you'll never get the opportunity to just meet a person and they come and approach you because you're a wonderful person. You know what I'm saying? Now, it does happen. I want y'all to know the purpose of this video. I'm putting my sisters on game. This is not a woman shaming video. This is not a, oh, girls and women these days. I'm for my sisters, okay? I won't call myself a feminist because of what feminism represents in this society, but I am a true bred feminist. I want us to win the game. Oftentimes, you know what I'm saying, I was one of those people too where it's like, we don't want to hear game. You know what I'm saying? Why are we calling love a game? Stop, like I don't want to, and it's because we're on the losing team. You would want to call it a game if you was winning. We're on the losing end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? That's why we don't like it that it's called a game. But if you were winning, of course you're gonna call it a game, because I'm winning. I'm the winner. It's a game that women have no business losing. We have no business losing. Why? Because the same thing that we look at as a problem, the same thing that we look at as a disadvantage is our advantage. Men are attracted to us. We're attracted to men, but come on now. Come on now. Come on, sis. Touch and agree with me. Do we see a man and be like, oh, There are lustful women who do, you know what I'm saying? But they're lustful, you know? So it's like, it's something that's going on within them. It's not the person, you know what I'm saying? Whereas like a man who sees a woman who is, she just got it, and she just got, they can't help but to be enamored, but to be astounded, you know what I'm saying? But to be like Adam in the Garden of Eden when he saw Eve. Whoa. Whoa. my favorite preacher joke. Whoa, man. We're gonna call you woman, because whoa, man. That's an advantage that we have. You know what I'm saying? That we have things that we are born with. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you just don't have a body like that, men find all types of bodies attractive. You know what I'm saying? Every man is not going to find every body type attractive, but most men, you're rarely going to meet a man that if you was to drop your clothes today and you were to be butt naked, he would be like, you know what I'm saying? Or if he does cover his eyes, it's because it's too much for him. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what body type you have. And the type of body types, our face structure, our hands, we are feminine. We will never be men. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's on purpose. We have softer faces, literally. That's also genetic with the boobs and the butt. And when it comes to relations with men, this is a bargaining chip. I'm not trying to objectify men, you know what I'm saying? Because God has been showing me that you know, we as women, we really need to stop objectifying men, because we say that men objectify women, but we objectify them a lot more than, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that a man is a wallet, thinking that a man is a tool, thinking that a man is, you know, even a protector. These are all things that men do when they're in love, but that is not their identity. Because if you make that their identity, that's objectification. Because that's not a person. That's not a personality trait that he can provide. But these are bargaining chips, and where we fall short, my women nowadays, is that we think that the bargaining chip is, oh, let me put on these tights, make my booty look nice, and let me put on this crop top so he can see how this waist is snatched. And we use it as a bargaining chip in that way, but that's not for attraction. That's not for the intention of catching. Because if it's for the intention of catching, you attract the bait that you use. Then we get into these relationships and we wonder why men cheat like dogs. Let me help you. I had to figure this out the hard way. If this man got with me because he found me attractive, if he finds another woman attractive, he's going to approach her too. He's going to approach every woman that he sees as attractive. This is why relationships take time. Because like I said, it's not as common for a man to approach you because of a personality trait. Now say if a man sees you do something really kind, you know what I'm saying? Or say that he works with you, so he gets to figure out what you're like before he talks to you. You know what I'm saying? Even if he notices those things, he will only notice those things because he was looking at you in the first place. So it does start with attraction. Attraction's not wrong. But if that is the reason, listen, it's like this. If a man is ready to commit to you, if a man is by the way, it's not a real commitment. If a man is ready to lock it down because of what he saw, red flag. Oh, the reddest of red flags. That is because it's like, if he could be serious about you because of how you look, he could be serious about putting your whole relationship with him on the line behind what somebody else looks like. Right? It's common sense if you put it that way. What's the bait then? What is the bait that we want to lead with? Men are very cunning. They can be very, you know what I'm saying? And we like to think of it as conniving, and it can be a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? But those same traits apply with any woman. You know what I'm saying? The way that a man uses his cunning with a woman who, you know, is lacking an awareness of the way that men operate is different. He takes advantage. You know what I'm saying? It's the predatory nature. If you are, you know, you're a gazelle that's oblivious to the fact that you're being hunted, it's easier for me to pounce on you. It's why do you think men like sports more than we do? And not even that men like sports more than we do, because women can like sports, but why do you think men talk about sports different from the way that women do? When men talk about sports, what is it all about? Strategy. Oh yeah, Sansa, his defense, you know what I'm saying? And did you see that play? I used to not understand when men would talk about basketball and they would be talking about, you know, they would show a clip from a play and it wouldn't be a shot. You know what I'm saying? I see a 3-point, okay, that's a point. So I know why that video is impressive. Men watch, plays basketball, a person spin up a person and, make them fall. And they're like, oh, why? It's strategy. I led you in, you were coming in, I made you think I was going to go this way. Then I turned around, juked you, and now you're on the ground. It's strategy. That's just how they think. But you can use this against them, because while they may be cunning and while they may be aware that they use strategy, they're not as aware of it as they think. When they see a woman who wears more clothes, what they tell themselves is, oh yeah, I like her and I could be serious with her because she is a good woman, because they know that the way, this is kind of hard to explain. I'm going to try to, let me gather my thoughts. When a man sees a woman who wears revealing clothes, it is not related to the woman that he calls her hoe. You know what I'm saying? Now, even if he may think it is, what he really understands is, if that's the way that she's dressing, I know the type of relations that she has with men, because I know how men think. I know that any man that she gets with, if that's how she dresses, I know how he's going to treat her. And it's not that good, which means what? Her standards are low. It's just the truth of the situation. Not because you dress a certain way, because if you're dressing like that and you like men, the way that men treat you because of the way that they think, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't dress like that if you had an understanding of this. And so just off of that alone, all of that runs through his head and he's like, nah, I wouldn't take her seriously. You know what I'm saying? Or she just, she just a booty call. She just this, because all of that is running through his head in a split second, just off of what he looked at you and saw. Whereas if a woman is more frugal with her goods, you know what I'm saying? He's going to think, oh, she's a good girl. Not to say she's a good girl, because of course you could put on her clothes all day and still be, out here doing whatever you do. That's how women think though. What a man sees is that, oh, okay, her relations with men are different. There's a different standard when it comes to relations with her. And what they may think on the outside is that it's not going to be easy for any man to come and just do with whatever with her. What I noticed is that men being protectors and being predatory, they don't want a woman that is constantly getting hit on, is constantly, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that they're afraid of beauty. I don't mean it in that way. But a woman that's constantly getting hit on because of the clothes that she's wearing. A woman that's constantly, you know what I'm saying? Like if a man thinks that you have a lot of sexual partners, and it's not because, oh, your clothes make you a whore. Men are not, they understand us in a way that we don't understand them. They know that women need love. Girls need love too, right? And they understand that women are more serious about romance. Women commit on a grander scale, if that makes sense. We will commit with not a bunch of different men at the same time necessarily per se, but we will commit with more men in our life than a man will commit to women in his life. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. And because of this, if he knows that men are treating you bad based off of the way that the way that you're dressed, he knows that you're hopping around and that you're probably hopping from to, you know what I'm saying? Bop, bop, bop. Because you still need love. You know what I'm saying? You'll take the love that you can get. It signals desperation to men. When you have more clothes on, they may tell themselves, okay, it's because she's a good girl, she's not gonna. But really what's going on in the background is that they're in their cunningness, they look at that and they're like, she knows the game. She has a better understanding of the game. When men say they want a woman with experience, because we sexualize men and their thought process, we think that when a man says that he wants a woman with experience, he means sexual experience. No, he wants a woman that has experience with men. The same way that we like, not experience with men like a whole bunch of men, that has an understanding of men. The same way that we said we want a man with experience, we don't mean a man that's just, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not hard to figure out. Let me help you. It's a natural thrust that they, and then they figure out a few chicks and they got to figure it out. That's why women like older men, because they have an understanding of women. They understand what makes a woman tick. They understand what makes a woman happy. They understand what makes a woman feel secure. And it's the same for a man. He knows that if you out here wearing these little old skimpy clothes, you have no idea how men think. Because if you did, you wouldn't be dressing like that. And that's why I changed the way that I dress. Not because, and I don't want to look like a whore, but because I'm attracted to men. I don't want men treating me all types of ways. So get with the program. We playing a game here. And I'm not going to be on the losing team just because I want to be prideful and say I can wear what I want to wear. Nobody said you couldn't. Hello, let me help you. That's another sign of insecurity. Who told you that you couldn't wear what you want to wear? You a grown woman, you can put on what you want to. And when you understand that, if I could put on what I want to, I'm gonna put on what's gonna help me win the game. Ain't anybody losing? Well, I look like hitting the ground in some ballet shoes, in some dance shoes with some slip at the bottom, and I'm finna go play soccer. I'm a face plant, right? If you going to play a game, put on your cleats. Put on your cleats. I'm telling you, sis, you and me, you and me, you and me, you and I and you, we're finna be running the game. These niggas ain't finna walk all over us for the rest of life. It's not happening. I'm putting on my cleats. Put on your cleats, sis. Put on your cleats. Go get that granny dress. No, I'm just playing. So he sees like, okay, she has an understanding of men. And what does that do? It protects you. Why? Because now when he approaches you, he knows I have to be careful. And careful to a man, what that looks like in relations with a woman is consideration. It looks like kindness. It looks like a respectful man. Because men do not, I hate to break it to you, there are men, men who have respect for their mothers, who love their mothers, who treat all women kindly. But there is, even if his standard of how he treats women is higher, he will treat, if he perceives you as needing the bottom level of respect, whatever that means for that man, that's what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? So if you come and he's like, okay, she has an understanding of men, now I got to be careful. Now I have to, I have to speak a certain way. I have to respect her. I can't make things too sexual. I have to come correctly. I have to apply pressure. Because if I don't apply pressure, I know she's not going for that little boy stuff. And this is all just based off of what you have on. You know what I'm saying? Now, what you can't do, even if you change your clothes, you have to change your mind. The Bible says it all the time. Man looks at the outward appearance, but God looks at the heart. Why does God look at the heart? Because if men like to play a game, and this is a game, God invented the game. You can change your clothes all day, but if every time you open your mouth, you talking about how you going out with your friends and y'all finna, hanging out the window with my ratchet friend, let's go. You know what I'm saying? You talking about how you finna throw all this back tonight, and you saying all this stuff. He's gonna know that it hasn't resonated in your head, and not, I can do what I want to do. I can get by with a whole bunch of stuff. I can get away with stuff. We know this because we're the same way. You know what I'm saying? It's the nature of a man more so, but every human is the same way. We push the limits. Let me see how far I can take this. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I get away with? That's why, a lot of people at work nowadays, they do the bare minimum, because we all want to see, what can I get away with? How far can I get with this stuff and not work that hard? We have to change the narrative. We have to change our minds about these things if we want to be successful. That's why I said, if you like women, more power to you. Do what you want to do. But if you like men, just stop and ask yourself, do I want a happy relationship? Do I want a happy marriage? I need to start doing things to attract the type of relationship that I want. We think that we can get by with just, I'm a nice person, so that's my vibration, so I should attract. Okay, we hear women talk about it all the time, and I know you've probably heard it. I don't think I was a bad person just because I was wearing booty shorts. You know what I'm saying? But I know what type of people I attracted, and it's because attraction is what gets the ball rolling at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, when I said at the beginning of the video, that you don't want a man to choose you and commit to you off of attraction. But at the end of the day, what other reason is a man going to have to approach you? But it's what happens after the approach. Why is he approaching you? If he's approaching you because he thinks you're beautiful, he thinks you're lovely, he thinks you're confident, then he's going to come looking for beauty and love and confidence. If he approaches you because he thinks you're sexy, because he likes the way that thing move in them shorts, then he's going to expect sexy and how that thing move in them shorts for all of the time that you're having any relation with him. Does it sound like I'm being misogynistic, or does that just sound like a fact? You know what I'm saying? Does that, like, it's just the case of the matter. It's just the way that the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. Even more so in this way, whenever a man commits to you, make sure you know why. You know what I'm saying? I learned from my last relationship. A man gets to talking real good to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this, that, and the third. You know, my boyfriend now, he's saying all this stuff. I said, why? Oh, I just really like you. Why? Tell me why. What's the reason? And not what's the reason because I'm insecure. What's the reason? Because I'm watching you. Give me a reason. And it better not be because, you know, you just, I don't know, you just turn me on. Oh, I don't know, you just so sexy, bro. Like, you just do something you just do something to me. Or the even worse one, you know, I don't know, it's just you just different. No. You can base whether or not his answer, because, you know, men are cunning. So if he knows the right stuff to say, oh, you're funny, oh, you're sweet, oh, you're nice. If he knows the right stuff to say, stop and think. Have I been funny? Have I been sweet? Have I been nice? What have we talked about? What have our conversations been like? What has stuff between us been like thus far? Have I really shown you all of the stuff that you're saying that you like about me? Have you really gotten to see that from me to be able to say that it's what you enjoy about me enough to commit to me? Level up. Level up. It's time to go. When we sing it, let's go, we gotta sing it for real from the bottom. Let's go. Cause what, these niggas not finna play with me no more. She talking about some F-R-E-E. I'ma show you how to be F and F. I'ma show you how to be F and F the real way. Bump all that stuff. Not finna keep getting no attitude with no Negroes. But catch me on the next one. I think on the next one I'm gonna be talking about what it feels like to be on the winning team, if that makes sense. I'm probably start it off and flow with it and see what type of title comes out of it. But until then, you know what I'm saying? Stay blessed. Don't be pressed. Don't stress. Deuces. Think about it.